Hi, Ashley. I actually just watched your video and immediately made notes, and then my turnaround's a little quicker today, kind of getting caught up. So many things here. First of all, it's fine to vent. That's the whole purpose of these video, is that you can get it out. And as administrators, you're going to have to find a way to vent. You won't really be able to vent to teachers in your building, and you're usually the only administrator. You might have an assistant, but you got to be careful even venting to them. So you got to find some outlets. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that when you're in a classroom, you're that one person, and it is frustrating no matter how hard you're working, and you know that you should be making a difference. When you're an administrator, it is different. And I'll tell you, Ashley, the reason it's different is because when you're in the classroom, you're among the trees. When you're a principal, you're overlooking the forest. So you have the ability as an administrator to connect dots that people can't do in a classroom. That's the art. That's what a great leader does. You connect the dots for everybody. So you start looking for patterns of occurrences. And so let's say that in 4 of the classes, you realize that scores are down and the teachers are like yourself, are really working hard and they should be up. You can't figure out why they're not. So then you have your PLC come in and you guys sit and talk about that. And then you start looking at some programs or some outreach to stakeholders. You find solutions. That's what you do as a school leader. That's what's so much fun about it, because you do get to make a difference. You make change, just like you do in a classroom, but you do it on a grander scale, and you help teachers who feel like you do, that just it's defeatist, like you're trying so hard that the data, like you said, data's not supporting it. I'm so sorry you're sick. My husband's sick. He's in bed today, which is one of it's a bad thing for him, but it's a good thing for me because I'm getting a lot of work done because he's sleeping and I'm out here working. So get some medicine. It's a flu. I went on a dive trip to Cozumel, Mexico, and got sick and dived one day and spent the rest of the week in the motel room with a doctor coming in to actually treat me there. Get some antibiotics. This stuff doesn't go away. It lingers, and it's defeatist. It will actually just sucks the life out of you. So get well. You got to do that. Get some. It's antibiotics. Really, is about the only thing that's fighting this. And you think it's a cold, so you think it'll go away. Mine lingered for almost a month. I was absolutely miserable. The other thing I want to ask you, and I hate to ask you when you're sick and you're feeling down and out, and that's the other thing when you have a virus, when you're sick, it always makes you see things worse than what they are. But I still think it was very genuine. I want to tell you that this was probably the most articulate, well done video that you've made. Sometimes when we speak from the heart and we just talk naturally, we do our best. So think in terms of as an administrator, a teachable moment, that's how you want your faculty to feel about you, that you're sincere and you're speaking from the heart. So just thought about that. I hate to ask you this. I'm really having a hard time with this .mov files. There's 2 of you using it. It took me 12 minutes to download it, and it's just killing me. YouTube's instant. If you don't like YouTube because it's public, we can set it for private. You can do YouTube private. You just send me a password or a link. I've actually never done it, but I have people that have done it. And I'm sure there's a 4-year-old Australian kid that's made a YouTube video on how to do it. But it would just be faster for me. So we're fine this semester. But if you could actually in 571, if you could just convert to something that uploads easier. And again, I'm so sorry to ask you to do that, but I just have so many videos because it's not just this class. I have several other classes. So I probably do 100 videos in a month. And if it takes 12 minutes to download every one of them, I can't turn it around. So please feel better. And thanks for this video. I'm glad you were able to get that out. And I think you reflect on what I said. I'll definitely be thinking of you. Thanks.